It didn't exist until yours truly created it. But it basically talks about the psyche, who we are not. The psyche, and gnosis, which is Greek for knowledge. It's to make it look a little bit technical. Because if I didn't use a technical word, people perhaps might just think that this is this. I declare that this is a natural law. What I've taught you today is a very small concept. I've taught you on the things that I would consider to be like going to primary school and teaching you numbers about the times table. What I've talked to you about is information that we have stored that we think is us. But psychegnosis will release you the minute you understand who we are not. Guess what? Your life will be absolutely amazing. I do not get unhappy because I don't believe there's such a state. Do I get an emotion of unhappiness come upon me occasionally? Yes. And I observe it. And guess what? It goes away. I get feelings of elation. And I like those feelings of elation and I try and keep them. But then they go away. Because guess what? They are only feelings and emotions. But psychegnosis, I created in the year 2001. It's my own word. And what happened was I made a decision all those years ago that I would start up a website. I didn't know what I was going to do about the website. Because guess what? I just knew I had to set up a website. Because everybody was setting up websites. But no. I thought I'd start up a website. Anyway, I created a newspaper out of it. And it's called the Psychegnosis News. And I write an article every day. And I have done since January 28th of this year. I've wrote 109 articles. They come flying in. Sometimes it finds it hard to read because they come flying in every day. I don't write the articles, by the way. I don't know what writes the articles. I'm there. I'm the process, but they're not what I think. I learn from them when I read them, but they're not what I do. I don't even put my name against them. I don't even say, I wrote this, Eamon Lockery. Because you know what? I can absolutely guarantee you right now, and I'll put a $1 million challenge in the next 10 days, to any human being that can tell me there's a better way to find an instant peace. An absolute taken away from all the ills that are created in the world. Do you know that I don't believe in alcoholics? Isn't that amazing? There must be, even in the town of Glenrothes, half a dozen meeting places where people are meeting at this time to actually stand up and say, my name is Eamon, I'm an alcoholic. Well, they probably don't call themselves Eamon, but they call themselves whatever they are. And guess what? They're alcoholics. But I don't believe that's necessary. Because guess what? Previous to that, they were drinkers. They took one fanaticism and changed it into another fanaticism. That's what I teach. I also don't believe there's such a thing as bulimia. Because you know, guess what? I'm going to introduce you to somebody that had bulimia for 25 years in 2 or 3 minutes' time. He'll tell you about his counselling. He'll tell you what he went through. Because bulimia doesn't exist. I don't believe in depression. I believe it doesn't exist. How many of you here know anybody that says, every summer I get the flu? You ever met anybody that says that? No. You've never met anybody, darling. You need to get out of it. You ever met anybody that says, I always get headaches after a certain event? Yeah. Guess what? They get the flu. They get exactly what they want. There's a young lady that works beside this man over here who is absolutely phenomenal. She says that if I eat chocolate, I instantly get a spot on my face. I said, I don't believe you. I did. But I said that anyway. I said, have a piece of chocolate. She took the piece of chocolate and a spot came up. I thought, wow, that amazing? The power of what we do. The power of our thinking, our subconscious thinking. I talk a lot about that in my articles. I believe it's the only source of truth, is to discover who you're not. The minute you realise who you're not, you'll be like the guy who drove 300 miles through the desert realising he was a bunch of arrogant. And you realise too. I'm impressed. You and I are brothers. We've discovered that together. And we do go to parties sometimes, don't we? We go to a party, we suddenly meet somebody, and because they support a different football team from us, or they're in a different religion than us, or they're not religious, or they're not whatever, we don't like them or we like them. Isn't that amazing? We fly together like the animals. Did you know that the birds of the air don't have a mirror, but they all fly in their own flocks? Ants all go together. Because guess what they go by? They go by vibration. So when we become vibrate, we get exactly in this life that we deserve. Because we vibrate what we deserve. So every time you meet a rat of a guy, it's because you're vibrating that you want a rat of a guy. Believe me, I like talking about relationships because it always makes people smile. And that's nice. We get exactly what we vibrate. Nothing less, nothing more. Always remember that. So guess what? What makes you vibrate is your thinking. So guess what? Get off the bandwagon of thinking and join peace. Because peace means no vibration. No judgment. No nothing. The world thought like that and didn't think that someone was better because they were a different colour. Because they're not white. And in Asia, in India, it depends on how brown you are about how high up the scale you go. Or lower down the scale. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Isn't it amazing that people would think like that? How can you help where you're born? You can't help if you're born in the jungle. You can't help whether you're born in Asia or China. We are as we are. Guess what? It's where we were meant to be born. It's just the way it is. And guess what? When we accept things as they are, guess what? Things are good. Things are good. Things are not only good, they're fantastic. They're just incredible. In fact, words cannot describe what happens when you live totally without thinking. You learn more. I think I've learned more in the last 10 years since I discovered this than I ever learned the previous time before that. Because all the stuff I learned before was all thought-based. I didn't depend totally on the moment. It's wonderful. Absolutely incredible. I appreciate you coming here tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you look at my website. I hope you subscribe. I hope you read it. If you read it for 30 days in a row, I guarantee you will never, ever have a problem with anything in your life ever again. That's a promise. I believe that psychegnosis is a law. I believe that one day, the only way that people will ever be cured from their problems is when they take peace into their life. And when they don't judge one another as being better, whether they think they're better in a religious sense, an educational way, whether young is better than old, and all this nonsense that people declare, and they get rid of who they think, then the world will change. But it'll only change instantly for you if you do it now. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty. Instantaneous. No need to try, no effort, nothing. Just be where you are. Accept things as they are. You ever been with anyone, ever? You know they're not even talking to you. They're not even with you. They're just somewhere else. And they're actually telling you their problem, but not interested in getting a solution. Because they want to hold on to their thoughts. And that's what you're all thinking just now. You're thinking, oh, I don't want to let go of who I am. Everybody else can do it, then it'll be a good world. But me, I'm going to hold on to it. Well, don't do it. It's not worth it. Because you know what? Your health will change. Your health will change. Now, there are things in our subconscious that we learn in our early years that I can't talk about tonight. But maybe at another time, maybe if we do another talk, I can talk about the subconscious. When I talk about the subconscious,